Hi and welcome to the handover video for the ioniq 5. This is the Ultimate Edition. So with the car then, you've obviously got the option of using the remote key or the keyless, as long as you've got the key on you. So first of all, before we get in, got the adjustment of the seat. So you've got this long button here which moves the seat backwards and forwards and up and down. This one does the backrest, and then that is for the adjustable lumbar support at the base of the seat. Okay, so we'll climb in. Okay, so again, as long as you've got the key in your pocket, on your person, you can start the car up. Starting procedure, foot on foot brake, and you just press the stop-start button there, and then as you can see, everything comes to life. Okay, so we'll just turn the volume down just a second. Okay, so in the driver's armrest then, you've got controls for all the electric windows. That's the power cut-off switch to stop young children, etc. playing in the rear. Forward of that, you've got the controls for the central locking, and also for the mirrors, left or right, and that's your touchpad you use to adjust it, and that button at the front folds the wing mirrors in and out. On the dashboard, to the right hand side of the steering wheel, you've got the button there for the power tailgate, so you just press and hold that and the tailgate will open. This one is for the traction control, so the great safety aid, should be no need for you to turn that off. And this is your headlight levels. Normal setting is 0. It's only if you've got anything really heavy in the boot that you need to adjust that. Electronic parking handbrake. To apply the handbrake, pull the button out, and as you can see on the dashboard, you've got the symbol there to show you the handbrake is on. To take the handbrake off, foot on foot brake and press it, and that takes it off. You've also got the auto hold facility, which you can turn on and off. So again, that is displayed just in the corner here. So again, the auto hold facility, when it goes green, when it turns green from white, that means the car is holding itself, so you can take your foot off the foot brake. And again, you can turn that off as you wish. Your horn is anywhere in the centre here. On this side of the steering wheel, we've got your cruise control, and which is adaptive. So to activate the cruise control, it's the top one. For the time distance between you and the car in front, it's this one. And you can increase or decrease using the plus and minus the cruise control speed as you drive. This one here is your trip information. So again, every time you press that button, as you can see, it changes the menu in the center of the display. And within that menu, so for example on that one, you can use this toggle button here, move it up or down to go through the sub menus. And for example, to reset any of that, all you do is press and hold that button in. So if I just press and hold it in, as you can see, it'll zero all those. There we go. So again, you can have whatever information you want on there. You've also got lane departure, lane assist. So as you can see, the symbol up there shows you the system is on. If you want to turn that off, just press and hold that button in until the symbol turns off. There we go, and the lane departure, lane assist is then turned off, but it is on by default, so every time you start the car, that will come back on. On the opposite side, you've got your audio controls, so you can increase or decrease the volume. You can go up or down any saved radio stations that you've got, and obviously once you've paired your phone up to the car, you can make calls using the Bluetooth button. All right. So behind the steering wheel, you've got the paddles for the regenerative braking. The left hand paddle increases the regenerative braking, and the right hand paddle eases it off. Okay, and if you pull and hold the left paddle in, that will actually bring the car to a stop by itself. On the left hand stalk, you've got your indicators and your lights. So again, you've got an automatic setting, so you can leave it on that. You've also got high beam assist on that, so again it will automatically dip your headlights when you're coming towards an oncoming car or coming up behind another car. The opposite stalk obviously is your wipers. Again, that's got an automatic setting, and you can vary the length of the or the sensitivity of the sensor. That's most sensitive, that's least sensitive. Okay. Now on your dashboard, as you can see to the right, shows you how many miles of electric charge the vehicle has got. Obviously your speedo is on the opposite side, just over here. Towards the bottom it'll show you, if you like, that we're on level 1 of regenerative braking, which is that one there. It'll also show the outside temperature and obviously your battery percentage charge, which is showing as 71% on this model. And also this bar along the bottom as you drive, that will go up and down, showing your instantaneously miles per kilowatt hour. And then at the far side you've got the 31 miles, which is the total mileage of the car. At the top again you've got this sub menu, so it tells you which menu you're on. You've also got the speed limiter warning, so the camera will pick up traffic roadside speed limits and will display it on there as you drive. And of course you've got the display here showing we're in park at the moment, so when you select drive or reverse, obviously that one will be highlighted for you. On the subject of drive select, so this is by the rotary dial here on the right hand side of the steering column. So again, to select drive, obviously foot on foot brake, twist it up. Okay, as you can see the drive is now illuminated. To select reverse, twist it down. Again, reverse is highlighted and your reversing camera and sensors are all active. And then to put the car in park, just press the park button at the end. There we go, and we're back to the P highlighted for the park. If you need to adjust the steering wheel, there's a little lever on the left hand side, just move it down. You can then move the steering wheel up and down, in and out, and then obviously tighten it back up before you drive away. On the steering wheel as well, you've got the drive modes. So you've got 3 drive modes. So we've got Eco, Normal and Sport. Obviously Eco gives you the most range. Normal is normal. Sport mode just sharpens up all the response and gives you the full battery power. So obviously that does, as you can see, the range has gone down to 171. If I pop it back in Eco, it's back to 182. Pop it in normal, 176. So that gives you an idea of how the range is affected by the drive modes that you select. On the dashboard, obviously they've kept it fairly minimalistic, so you've got the controls for the dual climate control, so you can increase or decrease it. Okay, if you want things like the heated seats, then where it says warmer, if you press that, and then on your dashboard you can turn the heated seats on. As you can see, 3 different stages. And of course on this model you've got the ventilated seats as well, so you can turn them to cool. Turn those off. So that's how you work that. You can also have the climate displayed on there as well, so again you can adjust it all by touchscreen as opposed to use the display there. If there's just the driver in the car, you can press the button for the driver only, so again that will save battery because it will only heat the driver's part of the vehicle. Your front demist, that button there, that will put all the air and heat up to the screen. As soon as the screen is finished, press that button, it will automatically go back to whatever your previous setting was. That one there is your heated rear screen and heated door mirrors. Now you've got obviously some buttons here, so to turn the radio or just the radio volume, you can turn that knob, or obviously you can use the button on the steering wheel. To turn the radio off, just press that in. Okay. If you want to change the display, so for example if you want to see the map, press the map button. Okay, and as you can see we're in night mode at the moment, hence why the map is black. To set a destination you press nav and then you go to search, and this is where you will enter in the 7-digit postcode, or you can just start typing in the address, or you can press the little microphone there and you can actually talk to the car and give it either the postcode or the address, and it will then set the destination for you. Get back to your previous screens, just that little return arrow there. Okay, so if you have any previous destinations, they have accessed under that button there. As you can see, this has got a destination already set, so what we're going to do is we're going to delete that. There we go. Okay, so again we can go back to the previous screen, which will show the maps, and again you can zoom out a little bit. You can also, pressing the speaker, adjust the volume.
Guidance will be at this volume.
And if you want, just press that little column there and it expands the map to the full screen and that for you. If you want the radio on, so what we'll do is we'll go to the home screen, and then obviously you can go to radio. So obviously, as you can see, we've got TalkSport here. So again, to save your favourites, what you do, if you want TalkSport as one of your favourites, just press the little star, and then all you do is you just search whichever other radio station you want. So again, as you can see, we're in the S's, the alphabetical order. So we'll get to the B's for sort of BBC Radio 1, 2, etc. And the benefits of setting, put Radio Shropshire on there, the benefits of setting favourites is that you can use the button on the steering wheel just to change the channel, as opposed to going into the system and doing what we're doing now. There we go, so there's some saved channels on this. So to change the channel, all you now do is use the up and down button here, and that will go through the saved channels. Okay, get back to the home button, just press the little house in the corner. So again, what you can do here from the home button is you can set up your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto by using the phone projection. So obviously all you do is you connect the phone to the USB port and then press OK, and then it will come up whether it's Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. The relevant one will come up in that for you. Again, you've got a shortcut here to heating and ventilation. You've got a shortcut there for your climate and also your navigation. And again, you can just press map, and again it will send to the map. So obviously, as well as using some of the buttons along here, you can just use the touch screen as well. Okay, phone, again, if you go into settings, if you want to set up your phone, then obviously you can go into phone connection, Bluetooth connections, and then add new. And then obviously if you start your phone in the Bluetooth section to search, then it should come up ioniq 5, and you just highlight that, and then you'll get a pairing code, and then you just proceed, follow the prompts on your screen and on the screen on the car, and then you can pair your phone to the car, and that's all set up for you. Now also we've got BlueLink. So again, as you can see, you can screed through the channels. So BlueLink is on the 3rd, so you just go in there, and again you can set up the BlueLink to your phone. So again, you can then, using your phone, you can defrost the car, you can tell it to beep its horn, you can unlock it. So there's many things that you can do with BlueLink. If you parked it on a car park, can't remember where it is, it'll show you on a map where the car is. So it is quite useful in that for you. You can also set charging times, etc., all on there as well. Hazard lights just below there, and then I say down the bottom there you've got a USB and a power socket. And then in the centre rest here, you've got a couple of other USB power sockets. You've got a wireless charging area, a couple of cup holders. I've got the key in here at the moment, as you can see. This being the ultimate, obviously you can actually slide this forward or back. So a bit of adjustment there. You've also got some extra storage in that little compartment there, and that will also lift out the way if you don't want it down. So again, if I just go into the settings menu as well, this is where you can go into the sound, because obviously in this model you've got the Bose stereo system. So again, you can go into the equalizer, and you can adjust the bass, the mid-range and the treble, so you can get it to how you like to listen to your music. Alright, to turn the car off, just press that button there. And before I do that though, I don't know whether you can see it on the camera, probably not, but obviously with the Ultimate you get a head-up display which projects the speed and lane departure and navigation, blind spot, all that information is projected in the front of the driver. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but it is projected in front of you. It is absolutely superb system. And again, where are we? If I go to display, that's where you can adjust the auto brightness and everything for the displays. And then if I just do that again for you, so if I go into the vehicle, in the settings mode, you can go to head-up display, and this is where you can display what you want in there. So you can rotate it slightly, you can adjust the brightness, you've got your content selection, so you can have all of those ticked or unticked, and then once you've set it all up, just press the home, it'll take you back to the home screen. So that's how you adjust the brightness and the settings of what you want displayed on the head-up display. So if we just turn the car off for a moment, and what we'll do is show you the charging port. So again, the charging port is located on the rear driver's side. So again, just press that little spot there, and obviously it unlocks, and there you've got your port for your Type 2. Obviously the bigger one here at the bottom is for the CCS, which is at the motorway service stations, the rapid charges, and again obviously put a button there just to close it. Again, on the Ultimate you've got the electric tailgate, so again that will open up. Got your tonneau cover there. Under the boot floor there you've got your 3-pin charging unit, so that way you can plug it into the home domestic socket. You've also got your tyre mobility repair system. And then to close the just there, and then if you want to lock the car, obviously you just use the touch pads like that on the doors. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed that brief tour of the ioniq 5, and hope you enjoy your vehicle.